Man, Paloma, it's been a rough day. What do you think?
Pretty rough.
You know, all the applicants we have had in here, they haven't even worn a tie. The first guy that comes in here this week, I want to hire if he's wearing a tie.
I know, right?
So
I'm with that.
So what about this guy's work experience, his resume? How does it look?
He has pretty good references, and that would contribute to BBN.
Okay, BBN. What was the most positive? What was the most positive employer you had, and what did they have to say?
No one had anything bad to say about him.
Okay.
His most positive employer was Hooters.
Okay. What do they have to say?
They say he's very energetic and good with the customers.
That's good.
Yeah, right.
We need a people person.
We do.
This job's so hard. Can you go ahead and get the applicant?
Yeah, I can.
All right, thank you.
Okay, we're ready for you.
Hi, Jacob. My name's Randy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Jacob Wildman.
Would you like to have a seat, sir?
I would.
You've already met Ms. Paloma.
Yep.
She's a co-owner of the company. BBN.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. How was your trip over here, actually?
It's actually pretty nice. How was your morning commute?
It was pretty good. I mean, the whole day's been kind of crazy, so this is our last interview for the day.
No.
So. But I appreciate it. We're going to read you a few questions and just answer them. We've already looked at your resume. Pretty good. Everybody had good things to say about you, so.
Oh, that's good. I'm a very likable person.
Well, that's good. So, would you like to ask the first question?
Okay. Tell me a situation in which you had to adjust quickly to a significant change in your workplace or job duties. How did they change or affect you?
Well, we had to start letting dogs into our complex. It was kind of a bit of a change at first because, you know, dogs, they like to go wherever they want to go. So all throughout the complex there was a lot of mishaps. So I ended up having to suggest that we hire another janitor so he could clean up specifically the dog duty.
Okay.
So, at BBN, we work with individuals, and you know a little bit about the company, that we are a company that we do deliver bad news to individuals. Okay, so some individuals that we do deliver bad news to can become irate, aggressive, hostile. So those are a few of the things that when you fill out your app, you saw, and you probably saw some of your questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to tie in with a couple of questions that I'm dealing with, okay? Because I understand that you worked at Hooters, and working at Hooters, I understand that sometimes you deal with some people that are drunk, and that don't play nice, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
So, working with people that are hostile can be challenging. Tell me about a time when you faced a significant challenge with working with people from different organizational backgrounds or with different levels of experience and ability.
Well, there was this one girl who went to go deliver a guy's wings, but it was kind of my section. Well, she had a lot of seniority over me, so I kind of let it go for a little while, and then my manager came out and started yelling at me about how I shouldn't have let her take over, and from that I kind of just got to the point where I didn't really, not necessarily not listen to my coworkers, but I had to take a little bit of charge.
Have you ever been counseled by a supervisor regarding attendance?
No, I've actually always been on time, very punctual. It's one of my very good strong points that I'm proud of.
What positive qualities would you bring to BBN if you were selected for the position?
Well, I would bring a lot of great qualities, but one that I would probably put at the top of the list is I'm very effective. I work really well with others, but I can do stuff by myself when the time calls for it. Plus I put a smile on their foot so they skip the next day.
Give an example of a time when you had to go above and beyond the call of duty in order to get a job done.
Well, there was one old lady who stumbled into our restaurant with a drunken stupor, and we were all out of her favorite beer. Well, nobody else wanted to go get it, So I ended up driving 10 miles to the nearest convenience store that had her favorite beer, picked up a six-pack, brought it back. She ended up calling us one of her favorite restaurants, and I ended up getting almost a promotion out of it until I decided to leave for a better opportunity.
If during your shift a consumer is refusing to take his or her daily shower, how would you encourage them to do so?
Well, probably by giving very suggestive hints, but very subtle at the same time. Maybe leaving some scented hand soap at their desk and just leave it as kind of a commemorative, hey, here's some nice hand soap. This smells nice.
What would you do in the same situation if a person had bad breath and needed to brush your teeth?
I would just give them gum.
In that situation, I always recommend when you're dealing with an individual like that, say like, hey, I'm bored, let's go brush our teeth. In order to meet the minimum qualifications for the position, you're required to have a valid Arizona driver's license and a clean driving record and be able to pass a fingerprint clearance. Is there anything in your background that would prevent you from meeting these two qualifications?
Nope.
No? Nope, nothing?
None.
You're positive?
Except for the cocaine charges.
Thank you for your time, Jacob. I appreciate it. That was a very good answer.
Well, thank you for your time, sir. I very much appreciate it.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Well, thank you for your time, Jacob. I appreciate it. It was nice meeting you.
Thank you for taking the time to do this interview. And you too as well, Paloma.
Okay. Is your number up to date?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll see you later. Me and Paloma are going to talk for a little bit, and we'll get back to you. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. So what do you think about the guy?
I think of he wore a tie.
Yeah, I think he's our guy. I think we're gonna go ahead. I want to hire him.
Yeah.
I think he can handle any situation that we throw at him. So,
Mhm.
do you think he'll be able to do that song and dance routine pretty well?
Which song?
You know the song of our company when he goes and delivers the bad news.
Oh yeah.
I really would like to see how he's going to handle the hostility. So we might have to give him a couple tryouts.
Yeah, I think so too. That's probably really important.
So you got his phone number. You'll contact him later.
Yeah.
All that. All right. Cool. I will see you tomorrow then, and we'll go from there. Thank you, Miss Walnut. Appreciate it.